Yo, 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 Football Family Feud, yeah?
Like, subscribe, turn notifications.
Going out to all Chelsea Massive.
All the boys in blue.
This one's for you. Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Football Family Feuds. You may hear me saying welcome to another edition of something else soon, because we are contemplating a change of name. The reason why we're called Football Family Feuds is because it was a YouTube channel originally made for myself and my two boys. One of them made a right decision in life and decided to follow Chelsea. The other one went astray somewhere and decided to cross enemy lines and join Arsenal. So we were doing a little banter. So that's how it started. But with younger children, as you know, sometimes they haven't got that stickability. So the Arsenal one, probably a bit tired of all the grief he used to get as Chelsea won time and time again and Arsenal stopped winning. He doesn't come on as much, so you probably haven't seen him here for a while now. He's decided to do other projects, so so we are mainly just myself and my fellow Chelsea supporting son. So the name Football Family Feuds probably doesn't make a lot of sense now, and also it's a little political decision as well, because Google, when searching for things sometimes, Family Feuds, all those who watch the American show called Family Feuds, it's called Family Fortunes in England. So if you type Family Feuds into YouTube, then, or even Google, then most of them come up with the Family Feuds, which is the game show in America. So we want to be a bit more unique in our name, so watch out for that. So watch out for a name change. So if you see something like, probably we're going to go for Burton Borders, yeah? So if you see Burton Borders, it's Football Family Feuds with a rebrand. So fear not, guys, we'll still be around, but just under a different name. So I'll probably make an announcement video when that's going to happen, but it should be happening shortly. So anyway, we'll have to change our song then, won't we, Zane? We'll have to do a new rap. Yeah, we'll have to do a new rap because we've just done the intro for Football Family Feuds. So, yeah, but we can do another one for Burton Borders. That's cool. Right, today I'm going to do my transfer roundup. As I said in a previous video, I'm not going to be doing transfer dailies because it's just the same stories day in, day out. So I'm just going to do a roundup of what's been happening over the past few days, the things that I've missed. First one, Kai Havertz. Mentioned Kai Havertz before on a previous video, but this one is starting to gather pace again. A report I read last week is that Frank Lampard is going all out for this particular player. He wants Havertz to be our marquee signing of the window. This is because we'll probably make one big signing and a few smaller squad filling type signings. So the statement signing that they want as Hazard's replacement is Kai Havertz. A lot of Chelsea fans before the Bundesliga resumed were probably thinking, who's this Kai Havertz? He wasn't the flavour of the month. The flavour of the month was obviously Jadon Sancho. But since the Bundesliga has resumed, Kai Havertz has scored 4 goals in 2 games. He's demonstrated his strength in the air with 2 headed goals the week before last, and he's demonstrated his good finishing with the first goal. The second goal was a penalty within the game the weekend just gone. But this guy is somebody I like because he kind of ticks the boxes. On Twitter there was a debate, which one would you prefer out of Havertz and Sancho? Although Sancho's stats are stronger for goals and assists in the Bundesliga, I think Havertz offers a bit more versatility, because if we have faith in Callum Hudson-Odoi, I believe that he can get up to the heights of Jadon Sancho, or close to the heights. People may think I'm mad at the moment, but football is a very reactionary sport, and I've said on many occasions, had the roles been reversed and Hudson-Odoi got his opportunity in Germany, whereas Sancho has stayed maybe at Manchester City, just getting minutes here and there, then people would probably be saying something opposite. So sometimes you need that opportunity to. Hudson-Odoi hasn't had many opportunities because when he was starting to show that form under Sarri, and even last year when he was after the injury, he was getting back to fitness, then something else stops him from getting momentum. He's never ever had that chance to build momentum. And with younger players, it's all about that momentum building. Once you get up to that game time, you've got a lot of games under your belt, and you start to have the confidence of your manager, then you start to see the true player coming out. So, and we've also got Pulisic as well. Pulisic is similar. We've bought Ziyech. So, do we really need Sancho? Sancho would, of course, he'll improve our team. I'm not saying that he wouldn't, but with Havertz, because of his physicality as well, 6'2", a lot of the players that we've got are just under 6 foot, the front players. So if we've got that extra physicality, somebody strong in the air, out of all the wingers I've mentioned, this guy's a beast in the air. We'd like to get crosses in. He's reminded of Frank Lampard in the way that he goes into the box, and he's got an excellent way to pass. So some of the things that we've been lacking this season, we've been lacking somebody who can give us that final killer pass. We've been lacking goals from midfield. He can even act as a second striker, so he's like a 2-in-1, because if we can't get a striker, we've got Giroud already who signed a 1-year contract, and we've also got this guy who's playing at the moment as a false number 9, so he's got it in his locker to play that false number 9 role as well. So I think he's a multi-purpose player. Frank Lampard likes versatile players, and for me, he ticks the boxes. But it's not going to be easy for us to get him because his stock's getting higher at the moment. I know that Bayern Munich are very keen on him. There's talks about Liverpool, Manchester United. So this guy could be a generational talent. That's used a lot these days. But from what I've seen in him, 20. And what I've heard about him as well, he's got... he's never phased, and he's already at a young age, they can see leadership qualities in him. So those are the things we need. We need leaders. We need somebody who's probably, if he comes out of Germany and goes into the Premier League, then I think more of his character, because he stays in Germany, sometimes you don't want to go out and push the boundaries by going to a foreign land. So if he comes out of Germany, takes that plunge and takes that bravery and says, yeah, I'm going to try a new challenge, then yeah, I think that he could be the guy for us. So spent a lot of time on Havertz actually, but he's the main story. So I'm just going to really quickly go on to all the other stories that we've got at the moment. Ousmane Dembele, that rumours come up again because there's talk that Barcelona need to sell players. There's that they're only going to keep 5 players and all the rest are up for sale. Dembele is one, but they reckon that 37 million is what they're going to be selling him for. That's a huge hit on what they've paid Dortmund for him. So if he is available, I don't think it's going to be for as low as 37 million. Okay, he's had another great talent, but his career has been blighted with injuries. And usually when you find players getting injured quite regularly, and it's not like impact injuries or something, it's more muscular type injuries or like weak knees or whatever, then you don't know how they're going to progress. But you never know, if he gets back fit again, there is a player waiting to come out there. He could be one of the top players of his generation if he can find an environment which utilises his talents and he can stay injury free. Jeremy Boga, that's a puzzling one because Chelsea had the buyback clause on Jeremy Boga, but they are not going to take up that option. Instead, they're going to be negotiating a sell-on clause for his next club, so they'll get a percentage of the money. But some big clubs in Italy are looking at him, including Juventus came in yesterday, I heard, Roma and some other clubs. So I find that strange. I even think even if we did buy him back and did something similar to what Real Madrid done with Morata, where we sell him and sell him on for a profit rather than getting a percentage, then we can get the full amount for him. Or give him a season at Chelsea, see what it's like. If it doesn't work out, then we can still sell him while his stock is high. Ross Barkley, there's talk that Newcastle are or Rafa Benitez is interested in going back to Newcastle, and if he does, then Ross Barkley is somebody he would like to bring in. Ross Barkley was starting to show a little bit of form under Frank Lampard before the break, the COVID break, but I still think he's been a bit inconsistent in the way that he plays, and if a club does come in and offer big money like Newcastle, then probably it's best for his career that he moves on. Another silly story in the paper was of Jorginho. They said, because the links, I mentioned Jorginho last week, but these links are saying that, yeah, he'll be interested in the move to Juventus. Juventus want him. But then I stopped reading the story when it said that they are going to offer 35 million euro. Where in your right mind do you think Graviscova is going to accept 35 million for somebody who's spent 58 million on just 2 seasons ago? It's not happening, for that money. So he may well want to fancy a move, but if you're thinking you get him in for 37 million, just forget it. Left back situation, then Tagliafico, sorry, I can't, I'm useless pronouncing names. Tagliafico, the guy at Ajax, he's the latest one linked with us, Argentinian international. So good player, I like him, I like his versatility, and he's a bit older to add a bit of experience to our back line. I'm not going to harp on too much about him because I'm going to try and do a series where I'm going to look at all the players that we've been linked with in certain positions and sort of analyse which one I think is more realistic and which one I think will probably suit us better. So it's going to be more of a graphical one rather than me spouting along talking. So it's me just putting the stats, the price tag, and who I think is going to be the more realistic purchase for us. Striking options, Icardi is one that we've been linked with, and it says because PSG, who he's currently on loan to, are haggling over a price for him with Inter, and that's because they can't agree on a fee. Chelsea may step in and offer him a way out of Inter, but he's not going to come cheap. He's going to be at least 70 million, I think. And if we're going to spend big on, say, someone like a Kai Havertz, I don't think we're going to spend big on 2 players. So I don't think he fits into the way that Lampard wants to play. A lot of Chelsea supporters want him. He's a poacher, but he is closing down. He's not closing down his team play. He's more of an individualist who likes to get the service, and he'll put the ball in the back of the net. But would Frank Lampard want him? I think he wants a multifaceted striker, somebody who's a bit an unselfish runner, someone who can, as I said, press good. Is he a good presser? Is he going to defend from the front? Not sure. So I'm not sure whether he'll fit into our way of playing. That's just my opinion anyway. And Milik, the Napoli striker, he's another one we were linked with earlier, and these links have been resurfaced. Again, it may just be a regurgitated story because that's what people are doing. They're just recycling stories from before, so this was probably a case of something like that. So there you go, guys, that's my roundup. Quite a few names we've been linked with, and a lot of players, as I said, we were linked with before, and they're just coming back because there's no stories to report on. So let me know what you think below. Of all those guys I've mentioned, which one would you like the best? And it'll be interesting to hear your comments. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.